Welcome to the fourth annual 2020 Corridor Title Casa Classic Golf Tournament. We'd like to thank all of our golfers for participating. We appreciate it. We can't do it without you. So thank you for your partnership. And to summarize it, we're going to kick off our awards ceremony, our virtual awards ceremony. Before I go into that, you won't be able to talk during this presentation, but certainly if you have any questions and you want to ask those, feel free to do that through our chat box. And so what I'd like to do at this point is I'd like to kick it off. And first of all, I'd like to thank Corridor Title for their partnership and being involved in this tournament from day one. We're very grateful and appreciative for them. And I know Mr. Patrick Rose will be doing a presentation just following this, and hope you enjoy it. And thanks again. I'll think of some better words, but you get the idea.
You always do great.
And please do let me know if you think of better words. I'm going to think of better words. I got to drum up Casa.
You always represent well.
Think bigger.
Hi, my name is Patrick Rose. I'm founder and president of Corridor Title Company. We are thrilled to welcome you and appreciate you as participants in this fourth annual Corridor Title Casa Classic. A special thanks, we're going to single them out here in a minute, but a special thanks to our sponsors. An enormous thank to our participants and our teams. Even more thanks to our volunteers, those from the Brookfield family, for allowing us to be here, for making this event possible. I want to particularly underline my thanks, my personal thanks, to my valued colleagues, Laura DuPont, Keely Sunleitner, Heidi Alamon, the entire 53-member Corridor Title professional family. We believe so earnestly in the mission of CASA, and it's a pleasure to be here in support. Time flies, a fourth year. And speaking of time flying, we are really proud this year, this month even, to celebrate Corridor Title's 10th anniversary. We look forward to decades more of these Casa Classics and Corridor Title anniversaries. With that, I understand that the next speaker you'll have is a mentor to me, a friend to me, somebody who I've known for 18 years, who I respect just implicitly and sincerely, and that is CASA Central Texas's fearless leader, Norma Castillo Blackwell. Norma is somebody who has brought energy, professionalism, class, and tenacity to the purposeful work of CASA, and it is our pleasure to be here next to you in support of their great and purposeful work. Thank you. Norma?
Thank you all for participating in our fourth annual golf tournament, and thank you all for being with us tonight. Wow, what a year that has been. Like everyone, we started 2020 off with high hopes for a new year. 2020 marks CASA's 35th year of advocating for children in Central Texas. We entered this milestone year with optimism. Little did we know that this year would be filled with unprecedented surprises and challenges as the COVID pandemic stopped so much in the world. We at CASA knew we had to keep moving forward. Our challenges included training new volunteers, making sure all of our volunteers had the support they needed, ensuring that we maintained regular contact with our children, and collaborating with providers to keep critical services available to children during this time. We look to our colleagues, friends, and the CASA network for new ideas and best practices. We immediately began having staff meetings online so we could stay connected and focus on our most important goals. We increased social media presence to find more volunteers. We moved all trainings online to make sure we had new volunteers ready because new child protection cases continue to come our way. Our volunteers were resilient and adaptive as we knew they would be. Without missing a beat, they have been participating in court hearings, in school meetings, and in adoption ceremonies, and more, all via video conferencing. Our amazing advocates did not falter when they were needed the most. We soon will be closing out 2020, and it has indeed not been an easy year for us. But I believe we are coming out on top with new tools and skills and knowledge to make next year even better. Thank you for being part of the CASA family. We could not do what we do without you. Thank you so much.
Really good.
That was great.
Mhm.
Both those videos, phenomenal.
Yeah, you know, Patrick did that on one take.
I believe
and
it.
he had
He's that talented. I believe it.
he's so good at that. He
I
had
can't
like,
say
I
that.
wrote like 5 points down and he goes, okay, let's do this.
He's awesome. What a rock star.
He is trained. Very good.
Okay, so Frank, after those, the next slide that will pop up is this thank you slide, and that's your cue to know that the next thing I'm going to be showing are slides of our sponsors.
Okay. And so my picture will not be in this. it's voice over these
You're
videos.
off to the side in a little picture, but this will take up most of the screen. So people will hear you. So at this point, you can say something like, now I'd like to take a minute to say thank you to everyone who helped make the tournament possible, or something close to that when this slide comes up. And then that way, you know that I'm about to move into the individual donor slides. Oh, Layla.
Eloise,
yes.
Yeah, sorry. Real quick, Trisha's asking to move her to attendee, and I'm unable to do that.
Okay. Trisha, change role to attendee. Okay.
And then should we keep streaming or stop the streaming? I'm worried that, whoever subscribes to our channel will get the notification.
It's going to be, it should be private. Are we
Okay. Okay. I'm not sure. I know that.
I'm not planning on sharing this. I'm just testing to make sure it stays live.
All right. Good deal. Yeah.
Okay.
I just get the notification at casasyntax@gmail account.
Oh,
You're live on your channel.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Frank, I'm going to send it back to you.
Yeah. So at this point, we would like to take a minute to thank all of our sponsors. Can I say that a little better? I don't know. What else can I say?
Don't forget to thank the underwriters too.
And underwriters, thank you.
You're welcome.
And underwriters.